deep down, they know what God is going to do here. Look at that man. That's him. That's God. He wants you to trust him. To trust what he's about to do here. Because he's not just going to move one mountain, he's going to move multiple mountains for you. Don't worry, because you're about to be good. You're about to see this miracle from the Most High performed. Like, it's almost as if there's a crowd. Almost like she's on stage, and look at the spotlight shining down on her. Like, the crowd is going, you're going to get happiness. It could feel like this whole entire time you have had to, like, always been defending yourself. Like, it's always been you against everyone. You could feel at times like you just don't even know what's the point anymore. Like, you're ready to go back to the sky, but the High Priestess, Nine of Cups, hold on tight, because Spirit is about to do something very powerful here with the star and the sun. People, we are back with another read. Starseed.Ziyadd 369 here. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. If you're interested in zodiac signs, do make sure to check my other channel, Starseed.Ziyadd. And with all that out of the way, we're just going to jump right in. We're going to see what collective message Spirit has for you guys at this time. It is a general read, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. And with all that out of the way, we're going to get started. So we have the Seven of Cups here. We have the Seven of Cups and the King of Swords. Somebody here is trying to make a decision. Someone here is looking at all of their options. The star and the sun. Wow, this is really powerful energy. I feel like this is you guys. I feel like this is you guys right here with the Sun, Star, King of Swords. Yeah, you could be like jaded. You could be cold, or you could be jaded because of how things happened in life or certain things that went down. But I almost feel like the Seven of Cups, you have a lot to look forward to. Perhaps you don't see this. Let's see here. What does Spirit have to say? What does Spirit have to say? Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So you have faced numerous challenges. Whoever you are, whoever I'm speaking to, you have definitely gone through it. You know, you could have been the black sheep. You could have been the outsider in your town. You know, the list can go on and on. You could have been in a toxic relationship, right? And you just left out a toxic marriage. Your baby daddy, your baby mama, right? Like, it can be different for everybody. But regardless, I feel that for a large portion of your life, right? Like, you see this Five of Wands is a very combative card. But then the Knight of Pentacles is all about the defense. It could feel like this whole entire time you have had to, like, always been defending yourself. Like, it's always been you against everyone. You versus the world, right? Like, you've always had to maneuver and deal with the ish like this. Excuse me. But I feel like Spirit is saying two things. One, to not stop fighting, to keep pushing. But two, that you're almost there at the finish line. It's been such a long battle. It has been many years, I feel, that you have dealt with the BS. Like, you're sick of it, whoever you are. You're sick of it, and you know what I'm hearing? You didn't sign up for it, right? You didn't sign up for this level of buffoonery to be dealing with this lifetime. So let's see here. Why is this the message? What are you trying to tell me, Spirit? What are you trying to tell me? The High Priestess and the Nine of Cups, that you're about to be in wish fulfillment. You're about to go through a portal. Seven of Wands. There's about to be a shift here. But you don't see this because it's just been a constant cycle of the BS, right? A lot of challenges, a lot of hard lessons when it comes to love, when it comes to money, when it comes to just life in general. It's been lots of lessons, and you're tired. If you resonate with this read, you're tired. You're drained. It could feel at times like you just don't even know what's the point anymore. Like you're ready to go back to the sky, but the High Priestess, Nine of Cups, hold on tight because Spirit is about to do something very powerful here with the Star and the Sun. This is a very healing energy. This implies there's going to be some type of drastic new beginning, like the Sun and the Star. After a period that may have felt hopeless, there's now newfound hope. There's now newfound peace, regeneration, rejuvenation. Something is like exploding, is coming to life. Like you see how the light is going straight to her and her hands are outreached to the sky. Like, you know what I thought about this? Like sometimes when people sing in church, right, they raise their hands up to worship, to praise the Most High. Like this energy of the power of the light, the power of the Most High is going to give you newfound strength and clarity. Like your prayers are about to be answered. That's what I'm getting here. You could have been praying recently really, really hard. Like you really need help with a situation. You really need to, you really need some type of clarity. Something like a lifeline or a dream to come true, a miracle to happen. Well, if you've never been a believer in miracles, you're about to be. Oh, you're about to believe miracles. This is a lot of major arcanas right here. You're about to believe miracles. Oh, yes. Because your prayer, not just one prayer, but multiple prayers are about to be answered. And you don't see this coming. You don't see this coming, whoever you are. You're very intuitive, because I know you're intuitive, because the High Priestess is there. The High Priestess is there. But you don't, it could be that it's been so long with the BS that you just, you'll believe it when you see it. Like, that could be your mindset. But look, I heard activation, so these last few days, you could have been going through, like, activation. You could have just been feeling really exhausted, really tired, spaced out, unable to focus, unable to sleep. Like, you just could have been going through some itch, health-wise, bloating, gas. But that's all the DNA activation. Like, that's all the ascension. That's the Most High preparing you, right, for this new timeline, this new beginning that you're about to have. And honestly, I feel like they could even be saying, make sure you're getting enough sleep. I feel like they're saying try not to worry, which is easier said than done. But it's almost like they don't want you to worry, like them in the spiritual realm. Look, this is the Most High. This is him. Look at this man's expression. He knows what you've been through. He sees it all. He's not too pleased with what has occurred down here on Earth. But he wants you to trust him. Look at that man. That's him. That's God. He wants you to trust him. To trust what he's about to do here. Because he's not just going to move one mountain. He's going to move multiple mountains for you. Seven of Cups. You're going to have options. Sir, Miss, Madam, whoever you are. But that sun-star combination tells me it's like a burst. It's like a shock wave. Like you don't see this coming. This quantum leap. That's what this is. You're jumping timelines. I heard Stargate. I literally heard Stargate. Like, you are literally jumping timelines, jumping dimensions. Like, you're out here multi-dimensional and ish, Like, that's how look, Ten of Pentacles. About to be in the Ten of Pentacles, everything. That's why the Most High is saying, you don't gotta worry. Don't worry, because you're about to be good. You're about to see this miracle from the Most High performed. Yeah, you see, this is how you are, though. You're guarded. The lessons were too hard. They were too heavy. There were too many lessons that you didn't sign up for. And so now you're like, you see how she's standing like a warrior. You're very cautious. You're very cautious here. A lot of you care deeply for others, but then they took advantage of that or something. I'm seeing that here. Yeah, you could be a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Leo, Pisces. You have a lot of deep care for others, but it could be that people took advantage. That quite a few people here were taking advantage of the care, the love that you show, right? The empathy. You were always willing to give, always willing to help, but then maybe people weren't giving you that same energy in return. My phone is always moving on the tripod and it annoys me. I'm thinking of getting a tripod through the TikTok shop because I got this one on Amazon, but Amazon as of late has been driving me crazy. They've been driving me nuts. So, we'll see what happens because I eventually plan on going live here. I'm probably going to go live on the other channel sometime this week to do an all signs, no contact reading. No contact current fields reading, but anyhow, that's besides the point. Whoever you are, look, this is how you could be like right now, feeling like you're down and out. And you could be down and out. You could be, for all intents and purposes, we're just going to keep the read simple, but you could be going through some not so great times right now, financially or health wise. But this is where you're headed. Look at that. Look at this. Look, Six of Wands, a victory, success. Look at this artwork. Like it almost looks like she's on some type of stage. And do you see the hands, right? Like it's almost as if there's a crowd. Almost like she's on stage. And look at the spotlight shining down on her. Like the crowd is going. Wow, do you see that? The filter. I put the filter on because my face turned my face turned to yellow when I didn't use a filter. I don't know why it did that. But do you see that? The crowd is going wild for this woman. You could be a woman, you could be a man, you could be he, she, they, them, okay, respectfully love whoever, but this is how you could feel like right now. But this is how you're about to be. On top of the world. The impatient must be patient. You've been patient long enough. That's what you're telling them. But they say only a little longer. Only a little bit longer. That's what the angels say. So let's see here. What do we have in this deck, Spirit? Oh. My Ascending Life Oracle. What do we have here for my collective that has gone through these trials, these tribulations? You can't make this up now. You just can't. Look what you're going to get. And mind you, look how big this deck is. Pretty sure there's 78 cards in the Ascending Life Oracle. 78 or 88? For those of you that are familiar with this deck, Ascending Life Oracle on Etsy, you're going to get happiness. Like after a storm comes a rainbow, right? Like, I know it sounds cheesy, it sounds tacky, it sounds cliche, but that's how you're about to be. Very, very happy. Very satisfied with how this all goes down. Happiness. Feeling happy about your life. An incident that made you happy. A smoother ride through life. Feeling on top of the world. This is what's coming y'all's way. You don't see it. You don't see it coming. You may have seen a portion of it, but you don't see like the big aspect that's gonna leave you like this. Completely fulfilled and satisfied. You will be very satisfied with how this all plays out. Look, owl, deep shadow work, witchcraft, magic, inner wisdom, spiritual evolution, learning hard lessons. So what I see here is that a lot of people, did black magic, they did spell work and voodoo, tried to sacrifice you, okay? They did a lot of this to you. Yeah, I'm going to get a Snapchat notification. You, whoever you are, this resonates for you. You have a lot of enemies. Even if you don't know people, even if you just keep to yourself, right? Like a lot of people, they are just naturally triggered by you. It's your energy, it's your light, right? It's your light that is irritating their demons really, really bad. You know, that's basically it. Does that excuse this behavior? No, it doesn't excuse them. But if you were wondering where all these difficulties and stagnations were coming from, this is where it was coming from, right? There's about to be a sudden surge forward, and it's coming from God, higher power. Look here, the star, with dreams. I'm telling you, dreams are about to become reality for whoever you are. This is how you're about to be in this star energy. Because the Most High, He has ordained it. He has ordered it. And motive be amen. It will come to pass without question. Because who is going to stop? Who is going to stop what God has planned for you? No one. If the Most High has declared it in the heavens, which is above all, then who is going to, it doesn't matter what spell work they do. They know they can't stop what God is about to do in your life. They know. That's why they have to do spell work. To make you miserable, to, have you like this. Have you worried or anxious, stressing, fighting over, your health, your bills and whatnot. That's what they want. Because deep down, they know what God is going to do here. The miracle that He's going to perform in your life dreams. And people are going to talk. They're going to talk, oh yes. They're going to be like, look how God really brought the blessings to the collective. Like, people are going to be shook. Know that. People are going to be spooked. It's like they're going to be scared of you also. They're going to be scared. They're going to be nervous. They're going to be like, what the hell? Do you have some type of mark on your forehead? Like, what are you doing? Do you do witchcraft? Like, that's what some of these people are going to say. They're going to be like, how the hell did you make your dreams a reality? I'm telling you, you have it. Love, you got it. So good coming your way. So, no, let's not use that. Let's use this. The Kipper. Keep going. You see this path? Right here. Look how this trail is leading to this path, and there's light. It's like you're at the end of the tunnel. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Right? That's what I'm getting with that. A final message for my collective. What do we have here? Judication and journey. The spiritual court has ruled that it's now time. You're ready. It's now the moment. And they have also ruled on these karmics that it's time to lay to rest, to leave it be, coffin, to leave you alone. The spiritual court has ordered them because you have done enough toil and laboring in this life. Now it's time for your winning season, and glory to the Most High, because through Him all things will be possible, and motive be amen. But that is your read. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you love and light. Take care.